Okay, so here we are in Santa Monica with Leslie Maley, and Leslie is part of the International Topical Steroid Addiction Network. She's an attorney, practices law here in the Santa Monica area, Century City, and she has a great message for everybody, and that is to not use steroids, basically. So can you tell us a little bit, please, Leslie, about your story?
Sure. I have been off steroids for 6.5 months. I used them for about 5 to 6 years. I started when I was in college. I started with over-the-counter hydrocortisone, and then a dermatologist gave me a tube of prescription topical steroids. I mostly used them on my hands. I used to get patches on my knuckles and my wrists, and then of course on my inner elbows. You know, I used it on and off. Usually around finals it would flare up. And then it started spreading. It spread to my back, it spread to my arms, and I went to see an allergist who told me that over-the-counter hydrocortisone and the prescriptions that I had been using were not strong enough, that I needed to immediately be put on prednisone to be put with a clean slate of my skin, and then if I flared up, to put clobetasol, which is a class 1 super potent steroid. I asked her if it was okay to use it for more than 2 weeks, because on the tube it actually says do not use for more than 2 weeks. She said whenever you flare, put it on. She never told me to use the fingertip method. She never told me any kind of guidelines at all. She said just if you flare, use it. After the first dose of prednisone, my eyes swelled shut, so I had to take a second dose.
Wow.
And after that, my skin was never the same. I've had spreading eczema all over my body. Then I went to a dermatologist who put me on Dermasmooth oil because it was less potent than the clobetasol, and he said that I could put it all over my body. So after about 2 months of that, my skin was just in terrible shape. I was bleeding all of the time. The rash had spread and was everywhere. And one day, when I was so stressed out and I didn't know what to do, I found Itsam on the internet, and I read the description about the spreading skin, the use of steroids, and I knew that that was me. I sent it to my partner and my mom, and both of them looked at it and said, oh my God, this is you. And that day, September 14th, 2012, is the last time I used steroids. So pretty much immediately I flared up. My hands, my arms, my face, they all just got terrible. I got pneumonia and had to go to the hospital. And after that, you know, things just got really bad. I peaked at about 4 months. I was covered in red, oozing, scabbing, shedding skin. I was in terrible, terrible pain. I had to take Vicodin 2 to 3 times a day for about 2 months straight. But then I started getting better, and here I am. I'm at 6.5 months, and my skin is not perfect, but I can live my life. I'm back at work, and here I am enjoying this beautiful sun. So I just want everybody to know that topical steroids have a place in medicine, but they shouldn't be used for chronic eczema, and you really need to think twice and really be an advocate for your own health, because doctors, pharmaceutical companies, they don't have your best interests at heart. You really have to be an advocate, do your research, and know what you're putting in or on your body. So thank you so much, and that's my story.
Thank you so much, Leslie, for your passion to help other people, and so sorry that you've had to be, you know, you've had to go through all this with the creams and everything and the prednisone. Thank you so much for helping all the other folks out there and for doing this video today.
Yeah, thank you.
See you, bye.